Right, this is part 2 of what I do with West Indian food. Today I'm going to do some white yam, which will also comes from Africa. Also we use it in Jamaica. It's nice starchy food, keeps your stomach filled. Banana as iron, and you can also have it as ripe banana if you want it, but we're going to use it as green banana today, because in the West Indies we use it to cook. We usually have it with yam, banana, coke and stuff, and sweet potato. You have other different types of sweet potato, but this one is from Jamaica. You have the American one, but this one's a bit more sturdy, also have starch in it. So what I'm going to do is, this is some water. I'm going to put some thyme inside, wash off it, and you add it to the pot, put it inside. Then you're going to add a little bit of coconut. The coconut will enhance the flavour, giving it a nice creamy flavour. So you just put a little bit inside, you don't need too much. You can buy it, Tesco sells it, Indian shop sell it, Sainsbury's, any other shop do sell it nowadays. So you can easily have it. Pop it in and put the lid on top. Issue of how I'm going to show you. Here we go. This is the second issue of what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is a piece of white yam. Right, you've got to peel it. Right, once you start peeling it, it's not hard, start peeling it right and around, just like you do a potato. You'll get that part off of it. Right. You peel off the skin. You can do it that way, or you can go around, round and round. Now the thing with yam is that the minute you start peeling it, it starts to get brown. That's because of the air that goes around it, basically the atmosphere. So once you've peeled it and clean it up nicely, you do your slicing him up. You can slice it either 4 or 6, is entirely up to you. You slice him up, you wash it off. Nicely washed up. And then you put him straight into the pot that we had before, and straight inside, and cover him up. It should take about 15-20 minutes, sometime less, but I'll show you a way that you check it to make sure it's cooked. Next we do the sweet potato. Similar to a potato. This one is a Jamaican one. You can see what the skin like. You can either peel it, or you could use a peeler if you like. That's entirely up to you. Right, so you peel him up. This is basically the way my mom used to peel potatoes, because we didn't have much to do with peelers, so you use your hands and you gauge it. It's a good skill. Same thing you got to do. As you can see, it starts to change the color once you start peeling it. That's to do with the air that hits it. And once you got it that stage, start cutting it up. Be careful with the knife, of course. Good. Then we're going to wash this. And put it straight into the pot. Good. Alright, next thing, we have green banana. Now, the thing with green banana, it stains your hands. It gives you a stain in your hands. Right, so what you do to prevent that staining is get a bit of vegetable oil, put it in your hand, just like that. It prevents your hand from being stained by the bananas. If a banana stain gets in your clothes, you won't ever get it out. So what you do, you make sure you peel it just like that. Right, then you don't have to wash the banana because it's already in the skin. And the thing is, you don't want to keep it out too long, because if you keep it out too long, it starts to go browned. Right, so once it's done, nicely there, and the residue, the green skin left over, make sure you take it off. Right. Just nice like that. That's it. You can cut it in half, entirely up to you. Make sure it's nice, and you put it straight into your pot. And then you leave everything to cook, and we come back once we finish the rest. Right, I'm going to show you how we make dumpling. This flour here is not the original white flour. This flour is what we call spelt flour. What it is the very original flour that you would use before it's turned into white flour. So it's basically, it's the same way, it's a bit browner, but it's a lot more healthy. This is the organic one. I'm not going to make any big dumplings, just small ones that you can do basically yourself. That won't take too much time. Right. You got a little bit of salt inside, just to give it. So once you put the flour in there, you put a bit of water, you mix it around. You can use your hand or a spoon, but I prefer to use my spoon. Mix it around, continue mixing it around. And you add a little bit more water. Once you reach this consistency here, basically it's rounding off the spoon like that. That's it. That's your dumpling basically made. And that's in the Caribbean, we usually do it. Your hands. You can use your hands, dab it with some flour. Then you take the dough like that and knead it around with your hands. Okay, that's it basically. That's what we call a dumpling in the Caribbean. You put them down here and you can do the next one. Once you put it in the pot, it will start to swell. It will go very big. Right, two, and I'll just make one small one. Or you can make very ones like that, little ones. It's entirely up to you how you make it, or even smaller. But once it reaches to this stage, you put it in the pot, just like that. Just like that. And that's it, we'll finish. Now, once your food is in your pot, to test it, to see if it's ready, you get your knife and go through it. Now once the knife can go right through it, that means it's basically cooked already. You know, you don't push it in, jab it, just lightly push it inside, and that will tell you if it's cooked. Okay, the same with the sweet potato, it's not quite ready yet. And then we check for the yam, which is here. That's the yam. Right, it's almost ready. I'd say you give them another 5 minutes and it will be ready. The dumpling, which is here, won't take long. It'll take about 10 minutes and it's ready. You leave it on a very low fire. That's it. And then you do, once it's cooked, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do now is to check to make sure the food is cooked. Alright, see I push the knife in, that means it's cooked. As it's cooked, what you got to do, And this is what the dumpling looks like once it's cooked. And now we're gonna look for a piece of the potato. Right. Cut. Once it's cut, you see, it's all ready. Right. So what I do?
In the last couple of years, mobile phones have come a long way. On some devices, you can now do your shopping and your
Okay,
online
so
banking as easily as
that's basically what it all looks like once it's finished.
on their PC. Many
So
people
that's
install additional virus and firewall
banana there,
to protect their privacy
sweet
information.
potato from Jamaica. This is your spelt dumpling,
Manufacturer to keep it
and this is your white yam. That's what it looks like when it's all finished. Another trick I will show you what you can also do is with this. You can use this water here that you cook your food in. It's got all the ingredients, all the tastes, and you can use it as a soup. You can use it to make soup, or you can basically use it if you want just to drink like that. Great. So till next time, take care now.
Yeah, Nicole, I gonna love this, you know. Pool party.